Hello, my favourite movie buffs. How are you? We thought after our first movie night that this was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. But we also realised that HQ moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it. There's no business like show business, and we knew if we were going to do the movies justice, we were going to need a bigger game. AKA a sequel. So welcome to HQ Movie Night 2, Deeply Movied. My name is Livingstone. Beric Livingstone. I was going to wear mufti for this show, but then I realised only half of you would know what it was. Anyway, the first rule of movie night is you can talk about movie night. You can tweet about it, you can snap about it, you can invite friends and get an extra life, make them an offer they can't refuse, but you got to ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Because we're going to ask you 12, all with movie themes, and there's £1,000 to be won or split if you can answer all of our cues correctly. You'll have 10 seconds to comply and tap the answer to each. You never know what you're gonna get. They may lead to infinity and beyond, so use the force, carpe diem, and fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy night. But where we're going, we don't need roads. We need Q1. Tom Cruise has been in 6 mission movies, which are described as what in the title? Impossible, quite dodgy, borderline tricky. This is the man whose full name is Thomas Cruise Maypother IV, and he's friends with David Beckham, or David Beckham Naybother VIII, as I think he's fully called. Now, Tom may have cruised through these movies, but what difficulty are the missions meant to be set to? 6 movies in and still missing the irony, it's mission impossible. And not impossible for 124,329 of you. 379 of you. Tom is 6 from 6 so far, but he's yet to win a single game of HQ. Just saying. Q2. Sean Connery wore which of these in every James Bond movie? Clown shoes, a hairpiece, a mankini. Sean Connery was once stopped by a policeman who was Sergeant James Bond. True story. He was the first person to play Bond, but what did Connery put honorary when he played the role? A genuine wiggy, it was a hairpiece. Yes, and hair raising the roof 109,221 of you. Want to see Connery in a mankini? No, neither do I. But you can check out the bizarre brilliance that is Zardoz if you do. Sunday is our big game with an £8,000 prize, and money is better than poverty if only for financial reasons, as Woody Allen said. So join us for that. Meanwhile, a massive happy birthday to Carla, who's 23. Hi to Noah, who plays every day. Hi to James and Nick playing from the Savoy. Hi to George Knight from Joel, and to the Morgans in Gloucestershire playing from their hot tub. Let's quote Hot Tub Time Machine. Wow, good for you! Q3. The closing line of which movie is That'll Do, Pig, That'll Do? B movie, Babe, Chicken Little. There's a certain Randy Newman song with a brass band and Peter Gabriel on the mic that appears in the sequel. It's also called That'll Do, Pig, That'll Do. You really don't need it on your Spotify playlist. If you went for the B movie, then you must be very confused about bacon. The only film that even stars a pig, it's Babe. Yeah, and you will feel like a babe if you got that right. 104,023 of you did. Farmer Hoggett may have the last words of the story, but those squeaky little mice sing all the way through the credits. Q4. Jesse Eisenberg portrayed which of these tech entrepreneurs in The Social Network? Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs. We've got quite a few tech entrepreneurs in this company. I wonder which one we're going to get to play them when the Hollywood movie is made. He probably wishes he didn't play Lex Luthor, but which of the billionaires did he have better luck with? Better known as Data from Star Trek is Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, yeah, you know, Jesse Eisenberg does not have a Facebook account, interestingly enough. 94,773 if you're getting that right. Jesse did such a good job of playing a heartless android that he was nominated for an Oscar. Q5. Which character in The Dark Knight says the line, "Why so serious?" The Joker, Scarecrow, Two-Face. In The Dark Knight, Batman's driving a Lamborghini Murcielago, and that is Spanish for bat. He's taken jip from all of them, but who told The Dark Knight to lighten up? Doing better as a criminal than a comedian, it's the Joker. And no joke, 91,319 of you got that right. Yeah, 1,149 thought Scarecrow. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Heath Ledger's Joker just wanted to get a smile on your face, but his method was quite the deal breaker. Q6. Which Italian word came to international attention after being used for a character name in La Dolce Vita? Paparazzo, impresario, Casanova. This is the Fellini movie, of course. Fellini, who was nominated for 12 Academy Awards, took home 4 Best Foreign Language Picture Oscars. It gave us that fountain scene, but which of these words did it give us 2? The pizza nobody ordered, it was paparazzo. Yeah, paparazzo. And flashbang, 25,000 got it right, but it's the first savage question of the day. Domanda selvaggia. 51,000 thought Casanova, 10,000 thought impresario. No, it may sound like the Italian word for a buzzing mosquito, but we've been aiming at the pesky photographers ever since. All right, Q7. Which of these actors made their movie debut in Back to the Future Part 2? Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, on 21st of October 2015, quite a few movie theatres showed Back to the Future Part 2 because that's the date they travelled to in the film. Nice. And these are a brilliant bunch of baby-faced actors, but who debuted next to Marty McFly? Better at killing spiders than being one, it's Elijah Wood. And would you? Yes, 14,662 of you would. Yeah, about 15,000 thought Tobey Maguire. No, Elijah Wood. He Frodo'd up for Lord of the Rings, but Elijah's real claim to fame was kid playing arcade game in background in Back to the Future Part 2. All right, great Scott, on to Q8. Which of these actors appeared in 3 of the movies shortlisted for the 2018 Best Picture Oscar? Woody Harrelson, Michael Stuhlbarg, Octavia Spencer. The 2018 Oscars Best Picture given away again by Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty after the previous year's interesting debacle. Appearing in one Best Picture nominee is amazing, but who pulled off the Hollywood hat trick from Soviet spy to head of the Times? It's Michael Stuhlbarg, however you pronounce it. 4,714 if you got it right, but yes, another savage question. 12,010 people eliminated with those pesky Oscar curses. Michael might have been the best agent in Hollywood, appearing in The Shape of Water, Call Me By Your Name, and The Post. Amazing. Q9. The Clint Eastwood movie Pale Rider used the theme music from which TV program in its trailer? Channel 4 News, Top Gear, Doctor Who. I remember this one. It's quite surprising until you realise that the music was actually from a library piece, which meant it could be used in all different situations. Now, these both involve horsepower, but Top Gear played no part in this one. More present fact than future fiction, it was Channel 4 News. Yeah, that Channel 4 News theme, written by the same guy who wrote the Countdown theme, 2,998 if you got that right. Not savage, but just a touch beastly. I doubt it's what Clint had in mind, but I can't watch that trailer without seeing Krishnan and Guru Murthy as a cowboy. Just can't do it. Q10. Of these 3 true story movies, which is actually the truest, based on statistical analysis? The King's Speech, The Wolf of Wall Street, Bridge of Spies. Some true truths for you HQs. They're all based on a true story, but who's got the most solid foundations here? Giving us hanky without the panky, it's Bridge of Spies. Bridge of Spies, crossing the bridge to victory, 802 of you, but oh my goodness, 2,488 shall not pass, and that's another savage question. Absolutely savage. You will not pass. Analysed on a scene-by-scene basis, Spielberg's thriller came out as 89.9% truthful, while 2015's Selma scored a perfect 100. Q11. Which of these did not feature in Empire's 2017 list of the 100 greatest movies of all time? Dr. Strangelove, Amélie, Avengers Assemble. Yep, how they make these lists, it's very interesting. Do you know this one off by heart, or were you interested in the controversy? These movies would all make my top 100, but who was snubbed from Empire's last list? Starring Peter Sellers, and Peter Sellers is Dr. Strangelove. And strangely enough, 551 of you got that right, but we lost 913. I'm going to call that very, very beastly, but not really savage. 551 people left. 173 people using their extra lives there. Help me, extra lives. You're my only hope. All right then. Lights, camera, action. Because we're rolling into the final round. A lot of you could have been contenders, but I say to you, do or do not. There is no try. For some of you, Houston, we have a problem. But for 551 and those 173s in their extra lives, there's £1,000 still to play for. Here it comes. Q12. Which of these actors has played Winston Churchill in a feature-length movie? Anthony Hopkins, Robbie Coltrane, Christian Slater. Julian Fellowes, writer of Downton Abbey, once played Winston Churchill in the Indiana Jones TV series. It was not a good moment, but that was telly, and we're talking movies. Gary Oldman gave it a go, an Oscar-winning go last year, but which of these chaps has also played Churchill? Making the fat man funny in Churchill the Hollywood years, it's La La Land for the... Sorry, wrong card. It's Christian Slater for the win. 433 winners tonight. 433 people going to Churchill and coming out rather well. You're taking home £2.31. Excellent movie trivia knowledge. We had some tough ones there where we lost big tranches at once, but we also had some people who really knew their stuff and sailed through, so congratulations to Dinner Monkey. There's a touch of the Bowies there. Or is it the Julian Clarys? I don't know. It's kind of cool. There's a yellow thing. To Jay Burden 91, who's got a very big hand or a very small computer, or possibly both. To Stanley DeBibibi, I can't see, he's his doggy asleep on the floor. To Jaco 9320, with lots of yellow people in the background. To some people who are cartoonish, some people who are wolfish, some people who are Simon Peggish, and some people who are out and about. Well done, everyone. Nobody puts HQTs in the corner. I'm Beric Livingstone. There's my Twitter and my Insta. Come up and see me sometime. I will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And after all, tomorrow is another day. So join me for our regular game of mixed trivia with another precious £1,000 to be won. Till then, here's looking at you, kids. And hasta la vista, babies.